Hello, everyone, and welcome into the Mitch McVey Show. I'm joined here with Andy Ramirez. Sorry, our last show in which we promised you we would pick the Super Bowl had a little technical difficulties. Wouldn't upload. Something about being too long. I think it's a bunch of horse crap, but I mean, whatever. So sorry for being too good. But let's get today going. Starting off with the report coming out that A-Rod, among other players, got caught with performance-enhancing drugs again. In the A-Rod case, the Yankees are going to try to use that to void his contract, dump the hundreds of millions of dollars that they still owe him. I think it's a great move. They can get it done. It's a very good move. He's a turd. He was overpaid.
He's out of his prime anyways.
Overpaid to begin with. He signed him for way too long. I think not the steroids, but it's going to be a similar situation with Albert Pujols in Los Angeles. I think he gave him too much money too late in his career. But
I think Pujols is going to have a great year this year.
I think he'll bounce back. But
I think he's going to be good too. He's like 36.
I mean, they gave him, 7 years?
I think it was 10 years,
10 years. That's a long time.
Yeah, he's going to be like 42 or something like that. Still going to be getting paid $25 million a year, so
yeah,
it's a little overpaid.
A little bit. Other players caught. Gio Gonzalez. Real big surprise there.
I was surprised too.
Nelson Cruz.
I was more disappointed in Gio Gonzalez too.
Yeah, Gio, he kind of came out of nowhere.
I thought he was a natural and developed great pitcher, and then that comes out.
Yeah,
kind of shows how he got good out of nowhere.
He had an absolutely
same with Nelson Cruz though too.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal year, and then I expect the steroids out of some of these big power hitters like Nelson Cruz,
that's not really that surprising. Gio Gonzalez
pitchers, Gio Gonzalez doesn't look that big. He doesn't look like he's a bulky, massive man on the mound. He's not. Roger Clemens, it was pretty obvious.
Yeah,
but
built like an ox.
Not with Gio Gonzalez. So a little bit of surprise there. I think if the suspensions are handed out, that Nats will definitely miss Gio Gonzalez. They built up this great pitching staff, and he was a really,
I think he's just as valuable as
Strasburg. Oh yeah, I think he played absolutely
probably
phenomenal.
He pitched better than Strasburg last year.
In my mind, should have won the Cy Young, but R.A. Dickey had a great year too. So shame on baseball, steroids.
Nothing new,
but if the guys way back in the day could get it done without the steroids, I don't understand why the guys nowadays can't.
Mm-hmm.
You still have great hitters, great pitchers. Just play it fair, Other news: the Rams all of a sudden decide not to hire Rob Ryan. It seemed like a pretty much cut and dry deal, and at the last minute they pull out. I don't like Rex Ryan, but I think defensively the Ryans, great.
Yeah, great coaches.
Going all the way back, great defensive coaches.
I don't like them as people, but they're great defensive
coaches. So that's kind of shame for the Ryan family, but oh well.
They'll deal with it.
They'll learn to deal with it. Allen Iverson was been rumored this week that he was making a return to basketball, which I would have loved to see. I think he's a little too old to do it, but
yeah, that would have been interesting.
I would have loved to watch. I love AI. We're talking about practice. And then, so that's a shame that he's not coming back. Even in the D-League, we wouldn't have seen anything out of him except for on SportsCenter. But
he's Iverson got as good as handles as my buddy Trenton Carlock. He's a hell of a player. You guys never heard of him?
Yeah.
Come to the rec and watch him play. He's got some moves.
Something like that. Shout out to TK.
TJK.
And other little news, college basketball, Kentucky beats Ole Miss 87-74. Some questionable shots down the end by, I don't remember, Henderson.
Career high 12 blocks for Nerlens Noel.
Yeah, I don't think this Kentucky team's good at all.
No.
I think they're way overhyped. Not nearly as good as last year's team.
Yep, I agree.
But
not anywhere even close to last year's team.
No, they've basically become irrelevant this year.
They beat. Well, they got the top recruiting class again for the fourth straight year or whatever, so it doesn't really matter.
Coach Cal will do that.
Yeah.
But if they turn out like this year, nothing impressive. They're unranked. They beat the number 16 team.
Think they're gonna make the tourney?
I think they might find a way to make it in the tourney.
I think they'll make it in. They'll squeeze in, but
if
they're
they
not
don't,
go
they'll run away with the NIT. It won't even be close.
But they could actually be a nightmare for some teams in the.
They could,
tournament.
yeah. I mean,
they got the talent, but
if they're playing well, they're
Yeah.
going to be a tough team to beat, tough out.
Mhm.
In other college basketball news, Michigan ranked number 1 for the first time since
the Fab
1992. The Fab Five, Chris Webber.
Trey Burke putting the team on his back.
Good for them. Big supporter of the Big Ten.
Yeah,
I mean,
always a good basketball conference.
Lately, I've been completely discombobulated by my Illini.
Oh no! I told you. Everybody was saying when they were ranked, when they went 1-11 in a row or whatever, that they were going to be a really good team. But I knew they were going to end up unranked.
I still think they're a good team.
Yeah, they got talent, but
they can make the tournament.
Yeah. One person who was playing awful this year is DJ Richardson.
Oh, absolutely.
Shooting
Peoria boy,
from
repping the 309, but just
some for like
not
32% from threes, and he takes like 9 a game. It's like just give the ball to somebody else.
They all shoot threes. I mean, that's all they do.
I'd rather see Brandon Paul take 3 more threes.
I think they'll be a tough out as well if they make the tournament.
They could be
because if they're on, they're dead.
One thing they don't have is down low play though. They haven't had that since.
I think if Brandon Paul had another 2 years there.
Well, he's a senior now. So
he is, but even just another 2 years.
Yeah.
They'd be ungodly good. He's gonna do nothing but get better. I think Nana Egwu's gonna be really good down low.
I think senior year is when he's senior year.
I think he'll
eventually get there, but for now, like St. Ignatius, Southside Chicago.
He's just,
Southside.
Pulling facts I didn't even know. Look at him. He's a natural.
Tracy Abrams, Southside Mount Carmel too. Just throwing that out there.
Repping Pat Skinner, eh? Wait, no, he's
Carmel. He's from Carmel.
See, Chicago, I don't know. You got me all. I'm a rural boy. In other news, I think that's it. I mean, we had Josie Altador targeted by racist chants. I could literally care less about soccer.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, how do these guys they end up in different countries every other week, like with loans or whatever? I don't even know what that means.
So that's the first and last time we'll ever talk about soccer.
Yeah.
So enjoy it for all you soccer fans out there. Shout out to Casey Kampmeyer. Now we're gonna try to keep this one under 10 minutes so we don't get kicked off of YouTube again.
Yeah.
So to the finale, Super Bowl. In our show that didn't get aired, I picked the Super Bowl right.
So did I.
No, you picked the Patriots. you definitely picked 49ers Patriots. I did pick 49ers Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
So, Andy, who you got and why?
I got the Niners. I think Kaepernick's going to have a good game. I think the Niners will be able to establish the running game against Ravens, even though they're playing really good. But I don't think the Ravens offense is going to be doing as good as they've been doing the whole playoffs. I think Flacco is going to take a little stumble.
I've been taking the 49ers pretty much all the way. But I think I'm going to pick the Ravens. It's just Ray Lewis's last game, even though that's what we missed. We missed the whole Ray Lewis scandal with the PEDs and
antler spray, whatever.
I think it's still going to work out. I think he's going to play excellent. I think the Ravens offense will get it done. I think he's a rookie quarterback. I don't think Kaepernick. That's a real tough game for a rookie.
That is. Better
if he wins it, he just catapults himself into this like
a Ben Roethlisberger status. How he was remember Ben Roethlisberger won his rookie year? How he was the greatest quarterback ever. Everybody was talking about him for the next 2 seasons about him winning it.
Catapult him into this great little run. He's not a rookie. He might as well be. He didn't play at all last year.
Yeah, he's basically. I call him a rookie.
Just catapult him to this level with all the great elite quarterbacks. I don't think he's gonna get it done. The read option. You got 2 weeks to study up, get that stopped. The Ravens defense is equally as good as the 49ers defense. I think with as much as been brought up over the last 2 weeks, I think the whole Justin Smith holding for Alden Smith thing might get called a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take the Ravens. So, and it doesn't help Jim's case that he was a Bears quarterback and I'm a Vikings fan. Just throwing that out there. It doesn't help his case for me rooting for him at all. So there you have it. I'll be here and hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. But next Monday you'll get to tune in and see me absolutely humiliate Andy for picking the 49ers. Hopefully that could really come back to bite me. But other than that, I think that wraps up the show for today. Andy, any last little tidbits of information you want to share with the viewers?
I want to give you a shout-out. Mitch was fighting the flu all week, and he still went out this weekend.
I was.
He fought the flu?
Fought the flu. Shout out to Angie, my partner here. It's his birthday weekend this weekend. Turns.
I'm actually turning 19 in
a couple minutes.
23 minutes. 23
so,
minutes.
Happy birthday to Mr.
Thanks,
Ramirez.
Man. Yep.
Hopefully you join us tomorrow. We'll be back because we need these hours.
Yeah.
Hitchcock.
Or else we'll fail.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it. P.S. I think I'd promote myself right now for the football announcing job. Take that into consideration. So that'll be it for today. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow.